the experience I got really helped me. I applied for only 3 month experience, but the program gave me a lot of exposure. Less than 2 to 3 weeks into the role, I understand everything. Less than 2 months into the work experience, I've landed the job. Because apart from KYC, I got my own personal business that I'm doing, which is called Entrepreneur Breed, helping people to start their business, to make wealth. So I've been doing that, facilitating events and so on. So I see Scrum Master as a very thing that it will be very easier for me to do. So I approach Sash friends to discuss this, which his name is Hassan. We are working on the same project, and he introduced me to Shaq. So, and I explained to them then, as of then, that I'm not interested in the training. I just want work experience, because I know everything about BA. I know everything about. So I just want to know Scrum Master experience. So they gave me the opportunity to come on 3 months opportunity to do work live, real life scenario, where we are working on a project. I think it's called a transform project. So we are trying to build the e-library for the users of transform users. So I play a significant role by doing both hybrid Scrum Masters and VA to look at what they are doing. So Raj gave us a lot of assignments. So I tried to do the assignment, probe them to understand what they are doing in relating to Scrum Masters that I'm interested in. So they explained everything to me. As they were doing that as well, I quickly draft my CV. So I focus more on KYC compliance Scrum Masters, so which happens to be my strength, and I started the CV outside. So after 2-3 weeks, the calls start coming in. So we are looking for you to join us. So on this compliance role, regulatory. So I will talk, they won't come back. So but sadly, someone just called from Edinburgh and said they would need me to come for an interview. So I went to Edinburgh. So when I got there, when they were talking, being my first one, I was being clever, just trying to understand what. So eventually I didn't get it, but I learned what is expected from a Scrum Master interview, how you need to come, the mindset of a Scrum Masters, that you are like a manager, a servant leader. So I think 2 weeks after then, another one called me. So I prepared myself and I got it. So I got the second one. So as I was celebrating for the second one, that was in Aberdeen again, another one called me again in London. So I went in. So with the success of the first one, the second one, I got the one of London as well. So and I've been there working as a Scrum Master for one of the leading Japanese investment bank in the city. And it's been very interesting managing a region in Dubai, in Singapore, in China, and in Tokyo, and considering sitting down in London. So it's been very, very interesting experience for me. One of the things I want to take away here, that I want guys to take away, is the experience I got really helped me, because while we are in the meeting, I mean, the work experience with SAS, while we are in the meeting, I'm able to understand what they are asking me to do. So when we are writing about stakeholder summary, so requirements, so I could able to understand this is what they are trying to talk about, executive summaries. So, okay, we want to do sprint. So this is the product owner. This is what I could, because I undergone through that work experience, it really helped me a lot. I applied for only 3 month experience. Less than 2 months into the work experience, I've landed the job. But I applied nothing less than 150 jobs, because part of the things Raj and AY first told us to do is to do our CV first while we are learning. So and that was what I did. When I started, we did 2 months into the TLA program, I've landed myself the role. So when I landed myself the role, everything that I've been taught within that 2 months was what I was even implementing. And before less than 2 to 3 weeks into the role, I understand everything. So I didn't even bother again to call Raj or to call her, because I now understand, oh, okay, this is all what we've been reading. This is it. And since then, I've been firing. As I've been working in KYC, so it's different entirely. But the program gave me a lot of exposure, especially when we are starting up the project. So I was be to talk to all the stakeholders. So I understand that from the project, they've defined what roles and how you communicate. That is what they call matrices, the line of communications, what is expected of you. So that bit really helped me to have a good start, because if your starting is wrong, automatically you are not going to be invited moving forward. So it gives me that confidence to be talking about everything required of me, and that really helped me to settle down straight away within the team.